Hello to all friends and fans of the pulp, paper and bioproducts industries. Welcome to another Spectrum podcast episode where we explore how automation and digitalization are reshaping industries. In this episode, we'll dive into the non-woven sector and how ANDRITZ ProWIN and advanced control systems are delivering autonomous quality control and helping producers increase efficiency, reduce waste, and minimize manual interventions. I am Mark Rushton, and I am delighted to be your host. Think of producing non-wovens like baking at industrial speed. Fiber mats have to be laid evenly, layer after layer, without clumping at the edges or thinning in the middle. Even a small imbalance can create wasted material, downtime, and product inconsistency. Traditionally, operators had to constantly adjust settings to avoid this, but that's changing with autonomous control. This is where ANDRITZ steps in with ProWIN, an autonomous web profiling solution that combines the strengths of ProDIN and ProWIN technologies together with APC systems. The results, up to 15% faster production speeds, 10% fiber savings, with even more fabric weight and dramatically reduced operator workload. So, to help us go even deeper, I'm joined here today by Guillaume Julien, Global Sales Director, ANDRITZ Nonwovens. Guillaume, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Excellent to have you with us. So let's dive straight in. What are the main operational challenges nonwoven producers face today?
One of the toughest challenges is maintaining product uniformity at high speeds. Issues like the smile effect, where fiber accumulates on the edges of the mat, lead to quality losses and wasted material, for instance, in the downstream process related to thermomolding. Producers are also under pressure to cut costs, save fiber, and reduce manual interventions, all while meeting sustainability goals such as lowering energy usage and emissions.
So, quite a number of challenges presented to non-woven producers there. So, can you tell us how a ProWIN addresses these challenges?
Yes, indeed, ProWIN addresses the challenges of maintaining product uniformity at high speeds, such as the smile effect, meaning fiber accumulation on the mat edges, through a smart combinations of technologies and automated regulation. ProWIN maximizes weight profiling capabilities at the cross-lapper delivery side, significantly reducing CV percentage meaning coefficient of variation, and ensuring better mat uniformity. But by combining ProDIN and ProWIN, it outperforms any other available profiling systems, meeting market demands for consistent product quality to optimize fiber distribution in both cross but also machine direction, anticipating mat deformation during downstream bonding.
Okay, can you just explain ProDIN and ProWIN just a little bit further, please, if you don't mind?
Yes, of course. Without going too much into details, ProDIN and ProWIN were technology related to web weight evenness, and they were solutions previously developed by ANDRITZ Group. ProWIN is the new patented technology in this regard, replacing those developments with the highest correction ability. And with ProWIN, a closed-loop regulation system automatically adjusts the mat construction, and this based on data from the new ANDRITZ gauge, which is installed at the end of line. ProWIN then enables us to increase the textile process speed while reducing card and cross-lapper acceleration, minimizing then mechanical stress and defects like the smiling effect. And by improving mat regularity and reducing weight variation, ProWIN helps minimize fiber waste, especially on the edges, and fewer manual interventions are needed thanks to self-regulation, lowering significantly operational costs. The optimized process contributes to lower energy consumption and emissions, supporting sustainability goals within companies.
Sounds excellent. Sounds like a really brilliant combination you have there of technology. So, what measurable benefits have customers seen after implementing ProWIN?
Well, the numbers are impressive. With ProWIN, producers have achieved up to 15% higher production speeds, while at the same time saving up to 10% in fiber consumption by reducing unnecessary fiber deposit on hedges. We have also seen significant improvements in fabric weight evenness with lower CV% variations, sometimes as low as 0.6% CV and often around 1% CV for fabrics heavier than 100 grams, which means, of course, fewer rejected rolls and more sellable product. So on top of that, smoother operation reduces stress on equipment, leading to lower maintenance costs and, of course, longer asset life. All these measurable benefits, they provide a competitive advantage and also a unique selling point to ProWIN users compared to conventional lines. ProWIN thus allows us to be more competitive and more aggressive in order to access additional or new market segments.
Okay, it really sounds like a win-win-win, forgive the pun, as such.
Indeed.
So how does this technology impact operators and daily plant operations?
ProWIN and APC system, they reduce the need for constant manual interventions by operator. Instead of chasing problems, operators are then freed to focus on higher level optimization. In many plants, operator interventions have dropped by over 30%, and production runs have become far more stable, even during high-speed changes. It also creates more predictable shift-to-shift performance, reducing human error and ensuring consistent product quality.
Excellent. Just what non-woven producers are after. Absolutely. So what is the long-term impact for plants adopting ProWIN and APCs?
The long-term impact is the journey toward the autonomous non-woven plant. Producers can achieve higher productivity, lower costs, and greater sustainability by reducing waste, energy, and emissions. But it has also a cultural impact. Operators trust the system to handle routine adjustments, and plants gain resilience against labor shortage and skill gaps. Ultimately, ProWIN isn't just a quality control tool. It's a step toward fully autonomous and future-ready operations. And IoT solutions toward Industry 4.0, like digital solution developed by ANDRITZ, can of course also be coupled to ProWIN production line to a higher monitoring level of both production and predictive maintenance follow-up.
Excellent. So this conversation shows how non-woven producers can achieve true efficiency and sustainability by integrating autonomous control with ProWIN and APCs. It's about faster production, reduced waste, more consistent quality, and a real step towards the autonomous plant. ProWIN autonomous web profiling control technology can be tested at ANDRITZ Non-Woven Technical Center in Normandy in France. Guillaume, thanks so much for a very interesting conversation.
Thank you, Mark. It was a pleasure.
If you'd like to see how ProWIN can transform your non-woven production line, you will find a link in the show notes of this episode. Thanks for tuning in to our podcast, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on how ANDRITZ is reshaping industries with digital solutions.